What's going on? I am on my way down to the Kayak Anglers Missouri Trail Stop number 7 at Mark Twain Lake. This is the final regular season event of the year. After this, we roll into the championships. The next tournament up after this will be a working man's trail, and then after that it's Moyak Classic, Camo Classic, and then the Big Bass 250 to end the year off. So we're coming into this one with pretty high hopes. After all the drops, your lowest score gets dropped in Camo. After drops, I'm in first for Angler of the Year, but I don't have a lot of wiggle room. I got Adam Denningman, Troy Caldwell, and Lyle Doobie right on my tail. This tournament should play to all of their strengths. A lot of rain coming in, be good for Adam, muddy up the water a little bit. They're kind of in the fall to summer summer to fall transition, excuse me. And I would imagine that there will be some fish suspended. I'm not going to target them, but I think a guy could if he wanted to. Troy is pretty good with his forward-facing sonar, so you really got to watch for him on a tournament like this. He could do really well out scoping suspended fish. But he's certainly not a one-trick pony. He can catch them any way that he has to, and he's probably going to get on him pretty good, I'd imagine. In this lake, this tournament, the weather, the changing seasons, everything plays really well into the hands of the Doobie brothers. Both of them could do really well. Lyle is in fourth right now after drops for the AOY standings, and if I had to put money on who's going to win this event, it's going to be between him and Christian Blaine. So I really got to watch for Lyle, but I mean, I can't do nothing except for go out there and just fish to the best of my ability. In the last video, I was also here for the Moyak Mark Twain Lake event. That was also their trail stop number 7, also their final event of the season. I was able to come in 7th with a pretty decent day of fishing. I didn't have any practice for that one. Just showed up and fished and ended up in 7th and secured the Rookie of the Year title. And I'm looking to come back, get a similar finish or even better, and come away with the Angler of the Year title. So just chasing after a solid finish. And that ought to secure it for me. We're coming in on Thursday right now. Practice tomorrow. I'm probably not going to practice very long, probably just till like noon or maybe a little bit earlier. Get off the water, rest, retie, get ready. And I don't think I'm going to film practice hardly at all. Maybe a little bit. I might set up a camera if I'm really on them or something, or I'll give you a midday update maybe. But probably not going to film too much of practice, just going to kind of go fish, see what's there, get off the water, and then go out and really try to hammer on them Saturday. So if things go well, I might be able to secure that Angler of the Year title. If they don't go well, then it'll go to somebody who's more deserving of it. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited for this pressure to be off of this points race. I'm excited to get on to the championships. I'm not excited for the season to end because I've had so much fun this year, but it's just a lot of pressure coming down to these last few events, trying to hold on to my ranking in these tournaments. And the championships aren't for points. It's just to go out and kind of celebrate the entirety of the year and go and do as well as you can in one event. Whereas this one is kind of a whole year of hard work and lots of money all year spent is kind of riding on my back in this moment, and I just need to do well. And so once that pressure's off, it's going to be hopefully even more fun going to the championships and stuff. So I'm pretty excited. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope we get on the fish, but I'll probably see you guys on the water next, and then maybe do a quick update at the campsite after practice and let you guys know what I'm thinking. I'm camping with the Doobie brothers and Bryson. Maybe Chris, we're not sure if he can make it, but it would be pretty cool if he could. So we're gonna be with a good group of guys camping and hanging out. So pretty excited about it. Can't wait to get into it and show you guys what goes on. So I just caught my limit fish. This guy, 15.75. I lost one that was probably 18 or 19 first thing this morning on the square bill. Everything so far has been on the square bill. Got 4 little bitty ones and this pretty decent one. So I'll go ahead and send him back. I don't know how well you guys saw that using my that camera, but going decent. They're not really biting as good as they were the other day, but it also very well could be location. But not a big deal. Pretty happy with how it's going so far. This isn't the area I'm going to fish in the tournament, just checking some stuff out, seeing how it's going. But yeah, so far going good. Might check in later and let you know. All right, it is 7 minutes after line's in. I just got to my spot, just over a 2-mile pedal. This is kind of where I started last. Well, not started, but this is where I caught most of my fish last time. But I'm right outside of the wall instead of inside. I wanted to try it real quick because I don't know. It doesn't make sense according to like everything that you know about bass in the fall, but it's just a hunch that I might get a big one out here versus in there. So I'm gonna try this. It did kind of start sprinkling, which I don't mind at all. But I'm gonna fish this quickly, jump inside, try to get a decent limit quickly, and then try to figure out how to catch big fish. Ended practice yesterday with 60.5 inches, caught 6 fish, lost a nice one, jumped in front of me, caught 5 drum and a bunch of bluegill and a bunch of white bass and whatever. So decent practice. I felt like I learned a little bit and confirmed what I already thought I knew. I did figure out a way to catch them after it gets tough, which is partially why I'm trying out here, because it's more of a theory than a guaranteed thing. So I want to come out here, fish this really quickly, see if I get bit, and if I do, then I'll be coming back here to cull later in the day. Not that I think I'm going to catch a bunch of big ones later in the day out here. I just think that they'll be easier to catch here than they will in there in general. So starting out with the square bill, of course. That's been the key player over the past, well, last Saturday and yesterday. I need to slow it down though. I'm fishing too fast. I am going to try this buzzbait while the rain lasts. It's only supposed to last for about 10 minutes. So in reality, we've got 8.5 hours. It does feel like I just wasted probably the most important 7 minutes of it. It feels like, but I know that's probably not true. It was a battle to continue on all the way here and not stop halfway in between at a little spot. So, but made it here, happy about it. Just need to get a decent limit to prove that it was the right decision. That's what I need to do. So, only one guy launched the ramp with me, which is kind of impressive. I figured there'd be more. That was Jason Hayes, but he did not follow me on this run, as I figured nobody would. It's a good way to start the day. Stop. 4 more of them and I'm sitting good. It's not a big one, but in this lake, these little dudes matter a lot, so I thought I was bumping off a rock. All right, that's about a perfect picture, 14-incher, going back. a good one, but a decent one. I knew he was about to come off. He only had one hook in. Oh. Alright, 12-incher. Wow. Another little bitty one, but we'll take him. He wasn't coming off there. $11.25. Going back. Decent one. I believe that's number 4, another little one, but it gives me good information because I was just about to stop coming this way, turn around and head out. I guess I need to continue a little bit farther back. Probably going to double through this area just because it's my very best area. Probably going to come through it twice before I move on to anything else. I mean, I might jump over there, run out, and then run back in, run a loop. But I'm intentionally moving way slower today than I did last weekend, so. But he's only gonna go 11.75, I think. Yeah, 11.75. Little ones, but it is a start. I think I need one more for my limit, and I mean, the limit is the most important thing. That was like a 9-incher, so I'm not too upset about it, but it would have filled the limit. I can't be doing that all day. That was so stupid. That whole situation was so stupid. $10 on the nose. Alright, that's my smallest now. It's 10. I'm getting back here in this little bit dirtier water, and I'm throwing a chatterbait. Real slow, scrubbing bottom, hoping to trick one into a reaction strike, a big one. Better one. Stop it. Oh, I just got a cramp in my ribs. Oh my god, what an idiot. Okay. Chatterbait might be the deal. He was barely hooked. I cannot believe that I did not lose him. That was so dumb. Alright, my smallest is a 10, so this is a pretty good color. Still a small one, but a whole heck of a lot better than a 10. 14 1/4. That's actually my biggest so far. Pretty sad, but we're in. We're running. That was a good fish on the Ned. Thrown it like 3 casts and got 2 bites. Hooked up to one of them and it was good. This is going to be a big deal here, hopefully. I hate throwing a Ned rig, but my gosh, I can't hardly get bit on the wobble head. There's 2 of them down there. Thank you, Jesus. Holy cow. It's not going to be much of a coal, but it's a coal. And this is all I wanted. I mean, one more coal was all I was asking for. Thank you, Jesus. I would really love to be above 70 inches in reality, but if this is what I've got, then I'll take it. Okay. I've definitely got them at 12. I think I can make them go 12.25. I'm just going to put them in the net and keep them healthy while I check to see if I got them to go 12.25. 12.25. Going back. Go. Get out of here. Another coal, 13.25. That's really exciting. That's like an 1.5-inch coal. 13.25. I hope this thunderstorm doesn't last for an hour till I gotta leave, so I'm gonna try to maximize this. I'm gonna cycle between the Ned and the I think maybe pick up a spinnerbait here or there, especially if it actually starts raining. Little bitty guy, he's not gonna. Yeah. Not even close to helping. Best fish of the day so far. Yep, I got one at 14.75 on that. That gets rid of my 13. All right, that's it. 2:30. I am headed back to the ramp. I've got a little bit over a 2-mile pedal. It's gonna be a long trip. Caught them pretty good on the square bill in the morning, and then it died. Picked up the Ned rig to finish the day. Took me a long time to get to that bait, but once I picked it up and started fishing it, it started out slow, got a lot better as time went on. I ended up culling a few times there at the very end on that Ned rig. If you guys know me, you know I hate throwing that. I hate the Ned rig. To me, it's just probably the absolute most boring way to catch fish. So, wasn't happy to do it, but was happy to get it done. We're gonna go on to the awards and see how everybody else did. I think I'm just shy of 70 inches, like 68 and a quarter, 68 and a half. Oh, I did catch one on this football bladed jig. It was one of my bigger ones, 14 something. Tough day of fishing overall. I just hope that after the culling at the end and all that, I hope I got to stay in the top 10. That would make it pretty tough for anybody to beat me. If I stay in the top 10, Troy could if he wins, and Adam could if he comes in the top 3, which is definitely possible for both of them. So we'll see. Pretty overall went all right. Just tough day of fishing. I was a little bit slow to adjust. Overall, it was kind of a tough day of fishing, but I'm really just glad to be here. Thankful for the opportunity to fish this and Moyak both at the same time this season. I mean, this is kind of the season finale, even though we still got some championships and stuff left, but this is the end of the regular seasons. Nothing else is for points, so it's kind of a bittersweet deal, but I've had a lot of blessings this whole season, getting to and from tournaments safe. Only had to miss one, and that was in the spring. First tournament of the year for Moyak, I didn't make it to, but I mean, overall, it's been a pretty amazing season. I'm really blessed with good people around who support me, and just blessed with the opportunity. I mean, it's not a whole lot of people that get to fish like this as much as I do. Not that I'm making any money off of it. It's just most people aren't awarded a good enough situation to get to do something they love as much as I get to. So I'm super grateful. And yeah, really just happy to have gotten to try. You know, even if I didn't win, I'll be very excited, you know, just to even be here. So I'm gonna go get it to the ramp, get it on the trailer, then go to the awards and see where it all shook out. And hopefully I'm able to keep my spot in line for that Angler of the Year title. So I'll catch up with you guys probably after awards, but see you then. Alright, so as I'm sitting here editing this video, I realized that I never filmed an outro after the awards, so you guys will see this part in just a second, but I want to explain some of it. I ended up in 9th place. The way it all shook out, I came in 9th place with 68.5 inches. The people that were ahead of me, for the most part, weren't really that close to me in the Angler of the Year points. Only 2 people were, Lyle Doobie and Steve Lehman. They were in 3rd and 4th, I believe. No, excuse me, they were in 4th and 5th, respectively. Lyle was just ahead of Steve. And then in this event, Lyle took 4th place, I want to say, and Steve took 1st, which gave them a lot of really good AOY points. And Steve also won the Big Bass. So congrats to Steve on that finish. That's his first time taking 1st place, he said. And congrats to Lyle for the good work as well. And then, of course, Chad Davison finished in 2nd. You can always expect him to be in the top 3. And Brent Selfin came in 3rd, which he's a stick at Mark Twain. I mean, he's a stick anywhere. He just seems to fall on some bad luck a lot of places. But Mark Twain, he always shows up and shows out. So congrats to those guys for doing as well as they did. It was a tough bite, tough day to do well. But they all seemed to kill it. So congrats to them. But the way I do the math, the Angler of the Year title will probably be mine, but we won't know until this weekend after this tournament comes out, or after this video comes out, because this is coming out this Wednesday. I'm editing it on Sunday, and then the next Sunday, well, a week from today, we will know if I have won that or not. So if you guys pay attention to my other social media channels, I'll make sure to update you guys if I have, in fact, won that title. The way I do the math, I think I should have won it. it looks like I have, but I've been doing the math all season on this Excel sheet to keep up with everybody's points. And if I made one mistake along the way on a name that matters in this race, then I won't know for certain, and I could be completely wrong. So, if I added an extra 1 or 0 or missed a 4 and put a 1 on accident or whatever, I could be all screwed up. And so I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty confident. So I'll let you guys know. Just tune in and see. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I already went over all the baits that I caught fish on. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you for keeping up with me through the whole season. It's kind of been a roller coaster with some really terrible finishes, some really great finishes, and a lot of solid finishes, a lot of just consistently decent finishes, and kind of did a little bit of everything this season. And I really hope you guys enjoyed tagging along. I'm super excited for next season, and I can't wait to show you guys what happens then. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.